Three, two, one. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel with me, the Eagle Reviewer slash Reactor. And here we're going to be checking out, I guess it's the official new trailer for the Odyssey. And I have the one pulled up from the IMAX YouTube channel. I think it just makes the most amount of sense, whether or not you're going to see this film in IMAX or whatever. But I do want to just briefly talk a little bit about what I know about this film and the news of this trailer and where I'm currently at. As for what time it is right now, it's not late at night, it's more so just early morning, so perfect time to record a video. But I do want to just say a few quick things and then we can get to this trailer. So, starting with the Odyssey in general, Homer's Odyssey, I don't know too much about it because I didn't read it. I was not required to ever read it when I was studying or taking like English literature sort of classes. This was one piece of text media that I wasn't required to read. So yeah, that's just not what happened with me. I have heard of things about it, but not too much. So again, I don't know how accurate this movie is going to be to the book itself. I just know that there was an episode from, I think, season 1 of The Simpsons called Homer's Odyssey. But, I asked someone like what it was about, and there's a whole separate thing going on with that, season 1 of Simpsons, but whatever, that was its own thing. But here we have Christopher Nolan, who his last film was Oppenheimer, is now making a film about the Odyssey, right? And again, I don't know really what to expect or if it was a challenge to make this film. I remember his last movie, Oppenheimer, right, was the first and so far only Nolan film that I've seen in theaters, right? Because that one came out in 2023, and that's when I started to watch a couple more movies as things were going by. Because I remember it was summer of 2023. It was after Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Was it Beyond or was it Across? Whatever the second one was. I think it was Into and then Across, right? Like the second one was Across, yeah. So after Across, people were wondering, well, I was just trying to get a sense of what movies people were interested in watching. And most guys that I were talking to specifically were saying, I am only interested in seeing Oppenheimer and Barbie. Okay, Oppenheimer's fine. Barbie? Really? I never thought a guy would be interested in seeing Barbie, right? And is it like just because, star-studded cast, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling and Ed Leo in there as well? I think Will Ferrell there too? Might have to double check that, but I ended up seeing the Barbie and Oppenheimer or Barbenheimer on the same day, and I saw Barbie first, right? And no, it's not because of the way the two things were joined together. My reasoning is this: I think most people saw Oppenheimer first, but honestly, it doesn't matter if Oppenheimer actually happened. Barbie's not even a real, those things never happened. It's completely fictional. Oppenheimer is I guess a documentary portrayal of J. Robert Oppenheimer himself, and didn't really fully go deeper into the Manhattan Project, if that's what more people were expecting. I think that's sort of how Nolan wanted to make the film, and whether it was historically accurate or not is left for debate. If he wanted to emphasize more things than others and left some things out, and whether or not you like the film was a separate conversation entirely. But I just wanted to mention that I did watch Barbie first, and then I saw Oppenheimer. And the reason why this is better, because I saw a post earlier about this, how the person saw Oppenheimer first, right? And then they went to go see Barbie. And then I realized this. After you watch Oppenheimer, you want to be like, wow, like what did I just watch? The visual spectacle that it was, the sound, the music, the score, the acting, the implications, what does this mean? What did I watch? Who was this guy, And you really want to think about it more so than Barbie. Yeah, you can, think about it in between. You're done with the first movie and before Oppenheimer starts. I mean, yeah, feminism, woman empowerment, that sort of stuff is cool. It's nice that it had those themes, but nothing really too grand in scale, I'd imagine, which is what Nolan delivers. Obviously, his movie had a bigger budget. and also had a star-studded cast for sure. A lot of talent in the actors in the film. So yeah, just long story short, Oppenheimer was the first movie I saw of his and the only movie of his that I've seen in theaters. As far as his Batman movies go, I haven't seen the full thing, but I have seen there's a particular YouTuber who just reacted to his three Batman films, and I saw him react to it. So I think I got enough gist of the story and what they're about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you Dark Knight people. It's probably a good movie, but I'm just not the biggest DC guy. I've only seen a handful of DC films entirely, and yeah, I've seen the full Arrowverse though, if that's what you want to know, but that's a separate thing entirely. Anyways, I think I've yapped for long enough. Again, so next film of his that I'm probably gonna check out eventually. I have no idea what it's about or what it's gonna be like, but let's find out. All right, here we go. The Odyssey. Sound is good. 3, 2, 1. Universal, yep. Okay, what you got?
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son?
Tom Holland?
And then what?
We won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me. Ithaca's king is coming back. No, he's not. What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house? You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard. Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all.
All right, Matt Damon, let's go.
I need everyone at this party dead. I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this. That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home.
Oh,
Not even the gods.
Keep us free!
oh,
I think it's asleep.
are you sure? All right, wow, that was something. Absolutely crazy. If you guys don't know, I made some popcorn as well to just to munch on right now. You know. Anyways, again, I literally didn't know what to expect that much. I think this one kind of cleared some stuff out. But again, it was like my first time raw reaction to it. Hadn't seen any of this before, so I was just truly mesmerized and captivated in the story and the visuals and the acting and the performances and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, looked awesome for sure. And I do want to confirm one thing before I break down each scene. Well, I do want to say that I think it's really interesting how a lot of people bought tickets for this film before this trailer even came out. Because I think what Nolan does, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it's him or the studio or his team or whatever, but I think there's not too much gap between his first official trailer for a film and the time it releases. Like the gap isn't too long. Because I remember when we got the first look for Oppenheimer, I remember when I saw the trailer, because again, I was seeing a couple of movies earlier in 2023, right? And actually, I don't know if we got our first trailer even before it came out. Now, let me confirm this. When did the first trailer for Oppenheimer come out? Yeah. Okay, I was wrong. So it was July 20th, 2022. That's why I'm like, I thought it was summer of 2023, but I was wrong. It was summer of 2022. So that was like almost a year between the film came out. Because I remember I was seeing a couple of films around that time period. So that's when I got to see the first look of the film. But this time the gap was a lot shorter. Okay, so it's different. It's not the same. But I still think it's crazy how people bought tickets before we even got our first look. And yeah, let's see here. So Matt Damon is playing Odysseus. Is that how you say his name? Tom Holland is Telemachus. Zendaya is Athena. Anne Hathaway is Penelope. Robert Pattinson, the GOAT, is Antonius. And John Bernthal, the Punisher, Frank Castle, is Menelaus. Got Charlize Theron in this. Mia Goth is playing Melantho. Benny Safdie, he was Bowser Jr., right, in the Super Mario Galaxy film. He's playing Agamemnon, something like that. And I think Travis Scott is in this film as well. I have no idea what he's going to be doing. Himesh Patel is playing Eurylochus. So yeah, just huge, insane cast in this film as well. And don't really know too much about it. And it's expected to come out July 17th. The synopsis of the film is Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, however you pronounce that, embarks on a perilous journey to return home after the Trojan War. Right. So Odysseus is going to be played by Matt Damon. I guess his son is Telemachus, Tom Holland. And I guess they're waiting for him to return from his journey. And I guess his journey is what's known as his Odyssey. I think that's what Odyssey means. Something like that, like a journey or something related to that. Might be perilous as well. A lot of obstacles you'll have to face. Expect a lot of wars, a lot of battles in this. And just seeing how, it's going to be depicted. Very curious, you guys, to see what the entire film is going to be like. Anyways, now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and just try to break down as many scenes as I can. I think that's just the best thing to do. Alright. So let me go back to the starting of the film. And again, I don't know too much, but I'm going to try to break down as much as I can. Alright, here we go. There we go. So, is someone... Okay, so I guess that's him, right? He's like stranded. Okay, so we can see a couple of other boats, ships, whatever you want to call them. And I think he's being carried away by someone.
A wife?
Okay, he was married, yep.
A son?
His son is Tom Holland, okay.
And then what?
So he maybe has some memory loss, he doesn't fully remember what's going on, something like that, so he's trying to remember everything that happened.
We won the war.
Okay, so there was a war and they ended up winning the war, which I guess was the Trojan War. I see.
Help me go home.
Okay, so he wants help to return back to home. I see.
This is a household waiting for master.
Okay, I need to know more about this. So I guess there's some big feast, meal, buffet type of thing going on. I don't know what exactly to call it. But John Bernthal is playing Menelaus, who is a Greek hero. He was the Greek king of, I don't know if it's Mycenaean Sparta. According to the Iliad, the Trojan War began as a result of Menelaus' wife, Helen, fleeing to Troy with the Trojan prince Paris. So, I guess there's some sort of betrayal gonna happen. So he's the king of Sparta, okay. I see. He demonstrates the virtues and duties of Greek hospitality, Xenia, in his opulent yet now domestic Spartan home. He shares tales from the Trojan War that highlight Odysseus' intelligence and bravery, notably the Trojan horse story. He's depicted as having reunited with the Helen of Troy, managing to maintain his household after the long war, a contrast to the disarray in Ithaca. Through his narrative, Menelaus reveals his own long journey home, emphasizing the trials faced by the returning Greek heroes. Okay, so I guess he's on our side then, but not entirely sure.
I want you to choose me.
All right, is that Elliot Page?
Ithaca's
That's Anne
King
Hathaway.
is coming back.
No, he's not.
Okay. So they're unsure if he's gonna return or not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
Find all these. So there's a bunch of suitors in his house. Let me figure this out. Why are there suitors at Odysseus' house? So the suitors were in his house because they believed he was dead. Oh, okay. So he's been gone for about 20 years. He's been absent for that long. And they believed he was dead, and they wanted to marry his wife Penelope and seize his throne and wealth. Okay, I see. So he won the war. He went on some big. So he's been gone in his Odyssey, I guess, and his journey, right? And I guess there's people who are trying to marry his wife Penelope and seize his throne and wealth. Approximately 108 noble men from Ithaca and nearby islands invade the palace, consuming his livestock and wine while pressuring Penelope to choose a new husband. I mean, I guess it makes sense because they need, like, I guess, someone to rule over these people. I see. So after a decade of war and another decade of failed returns, the suitors believed Odysseus was never coming back. They abused the Greek custom of xenia, guest friendship, by overstaying their welcome, wasting resources, and disrespecting the household, which allowed them to love luxuriously at the expense of Telemachus, Odysseus' son. This had to force Penelope into a marriage, even plotting to kill her son Telemachus to solidify their control. I see. I'm understanding so much, you guys. It's crazy.
For a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Daddy you didn't even know, so maybe he didn't know him too well?
Who's looking after your wife and son? Do you see? My dad is coming home. And he
Are there some people who are going to try to find him and help him return? I'm not sure.
vengeance.
Bringing it all.
I need everyone at this party dead.
I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control
Well, the right to kill him.
this. That world
There's a dog.
is gone.
Alright. A
No
lot
one
of
can
running.
stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Defy the gods.
I think it's asleep.
Wow. Okay. I have a better understanding of this now, you guys. So it makes more sense. Cool. I wonder if what are the comments saying? Can't wait to watch this in 144p on my cracked iPhone 4 the way Christopher Nolan intended. Hey man, cool. Matt Damon trying to get home is the best film genre ever created. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know how many sci-fi movies. No, this wouldn't even be a sci-fi movie because I guess it's an adaptation, right? Of is it a Greek epic? Is that what it is? Let me see. Is the Odyssey a Greek epic? It's a Greek epic poem. Okay, attributed to the poet Homer, likely composed in late 8th or early 17th or early 7th century BCE. And it's one of the oldest extant works of Western literature following the Iliad. I see. So it's one of the two ancient Greek epic poems attributed to poet Homer, which were composed, written down a long time ago. I see. I see. Shot entirely with IMAX cameras equals not a single IMAX ratio shot to be seen. If I had $1 for every time Matt Damon tried to get into a Nolan movie, I'd have $2. Yeah. This and Interstellar, right? Using words like daddy and using contradictions like let's go in 7th century BCE. I didn't know Homer was chill like that. Homer also famously didn't speak English. This version is written by Homer Simpson, dude. He had Barf proofread it when it should have been Lisa. Yep, fair. When Odysseus said, I'm going home, no cap on God, bro, I felt that. Oh man, that's good. Love to see that stuff. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of that trailer in the comments below, and what are your thoughts? Are you just where in general are you? Like, do you have just positives, any minor complaints, anything you'd want to discuss, or are you just fully like, let's go, I'm ready, here to see this, here to witness it. Do you have your tickets purchased yet? Answer all those questions, please, so I can just see where the excitement is at. And if a lot of people are interested in it, then hey, a review will most likely be coming as well. But I'm going to end the video right around here, guys. Thanks so much for sticking till the end. Universe Reactor is out. Take care. See you guys next time. Peace.